Dazzle Camouflage. During World War I, it was very difficult for the British Navy to figure out how to disguise their ships in order to keep them safe from German submarines, called U-boats. A submarine gunner would use a periscope to locate a target in order to aim at it effectively. The goal was to fire a torpedo just slightly in front of the target so that it would reach the same point in the water at the same time. The British were dead in the water. It wasn't until 1917 that an artist by the name of Norman Wilkinson was credited with the idea of camouflaging ships. He was serving in the Royal Naval Volunteer Reserve at the time. The goal was to find a way to hide ships in plain sight in all weathers. The term dazzle camouflage, or commonly known as razzle-dazzle, was developed. This was designed not to conceal the ship, but to make it difficult for the enemy to estimate its exact type, size, speed, and direction of travel. It was the bewildering geometric patterns that were painted on the outside of the ships, both military and merchant, that was said to make it more difficult for the U-boat gunners. However, there was never any solid proof of this technique being effective or not during the war. Camouflage artists, called camoufleurs, make it a difficult challenge to see a figure against a background, called blending or background matching, or to distinguish one category of object from another, mimicry. Less familiar but potentially far more effective is disruptive or dazzle camouflage. Regardless of its effectiveness in World War I, painters today use dazzle camouflage to create visually interesting pieces of art in order to hide not-so-aesthetic objects in plain sight.